Hello everybody, welcome to the December check-in for the Joel Let Me Show series, The Monthly Haul. Hey, you there! I want to remind everybody that if you end up liking this video, please consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind. And right now, YouTube says that over 90% of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed, so it would really help, and with that... Hey, it's Joel, and welcome to the December check-in for the Joel Let Me Show series, The Monthly Haul. For those of you that are new to the channel, or for those of you that just haven't watched any of my Monthly Haul videos yet, the Monthly Haul is my series where I take a look at all the interesting things I've gotten in the recent month, and holidays for things like my birthday, and the occasional things that I'll get for things like Easter and also Christmas. And yeah, so today I have stuff for Christmas because this is the December check-in for this series, so I have a lot of stuff off to my side here, which is actually kind of being blocked by the smaller pile of stuff. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go over both the stuff that I got for Christmas, as well as the things that I did not get for Christmas that I got right before, and I believe there's a thing or two here that I actually got after Christmas. But anyway, let's go ahead and start with the things that I didn't get for Christmas, because those are the things that I've not taken a look at yet, because I've already sort of briefly gone over everything to the right of me, or to the left of you guys, in my Merry Christmas video. So let's go ahead and start with this bag of stuff, because this is all smaller things, so let's go ahead and start pulling things out. So the first thing here is Lego Set 75 at $267, the Mandalorian Battle Pack. So this is just a small one that I had gotten shortly before Christmas came around when I went to Downtown Disney with my best friend Deegan. And then the next thing here is a little face mask. I believe my mother got this for me, or my grandparents nonetheless, but it is a little mask with the Cornish flag on it, because for those of you unaware, I am British, or Cornish if you want to say that. And I'm going to actually stick this back in the bag. And then the next couple things here is a bunch of Hot Wheels, so I'm just going to pull out all of the different models that I got. So this is a 2010 Chevy Impala. I like the design on this one, so I picked that up. Here we have a BLVD Bruiser. I don't really know if I'm pronouncing the name correct, but either way, once again, I like this car because it is red. My favorite color is red. And then this car is the Road Bandit, and then this one I also like because it has a lot of colors, and colors are a lot of, well, colors in general are things that I like because I don't want things that are dark and gloomy. And then here we have a 2019 Audi R8 Spider. I believe that's what that says. I'm not really sure if it's pronounced that way. But anyway, there's that one, once again, with the nice red design, and I really like the decals that one had on the back. So here is the other four models that I have in here. So here we have a Carbonator. So this car is one that anytime I see a Carbonator, I always pick them up, because I believe I got one for New Year's of 2018, if I'm not mistaken. Either that or for New Year's of 2019, one of the 2 years. But either way, got one with a nice orange and sort of like brownish design there. And then here we have a 16 Lamborghini, I don't know how to pronounce the mass majority of this name, but either way, it is a Lamborghini Roadster, and then there's also a word that I don't want to try to pronounce because I'll probably butcher it, but anyway, there is that. Once again, I really like the decals that is on this, as well as the color. And then here we have another one of the sort of special design ones. This is a 2015 Ford Mustang Gt. So, Mustangs is just a sort of genre of car that I collect in and of itself. I have a lot of Mustangs going all the way from 1 to 64th scale, all the way up to things like I have a larger scale of Mustang, of which I actually don't know what scale it is. And then here we have a Mini Cooper S Challenge. I believe that's what that says. And then here, just a little yellow thing. I picked this one up because my father, or my best friend's father, used to have a Mini Cooper, and anytime I see a Mini Cooper, it always reminds me of him, so I picked this one up. And then moving away from the Hot Wheels, here we have a Christmas ornament that I had gotten shortly before Christmas came around, because I was planning to put a picture of my cat Meg in here, but I never got the chance to print a picture of her, so I guess that will be used next Christmas if I remember to put a picture in it. And then here we actually have two fake Nerf Jolts, which I actually reviewed these a while ago now, but I did get them in December, so I still have to feature them. So these two are simply just fake Nerf Jolts with these weird little blue and green thingies over top of of them, but I thought they were really interesting, so I decided to pick up a pair of those, and then I believe that is everything in this bag. And here we actually have a much larger lava lamp. This is a 17-inch lava lamp, and this is called the Blood design, I believe, or at least that's what I thought it was called, because it has a blood sort of design going on with the 2 bits of silver, although mine actually had some printing up here, but the box doesn't show it. But either way, the reason that this one is in the box is because this one was actually defective, and it had some really cloudy water due to being shaken up so much during shipping. And then moving it to another lava lamp that I got, this is a sort of rainbow one. I got this one mainly because, once again, I love colors, and also one thing that I now support is Pride, and I thought it'd be funny to get a Pride sort of colored lava lamp. That, and also the 3 colors of the glass, I thought that really looked cool because the lava would change as it moves through the glass. But either way, that one is actually, I believe, slightly smaller. Yeah, this is a 14.5-inch lava lamp. And then this one was also cloudy because this one was also defective due to shipping. So I don't really think I'll be using either one of those anytime soon. Anyway, now let's go ahead and move to the things that I have gotten for Christmas. So I have some things off to my right here, as well as a much larger pile off to the right here. So this video will be much longer, which is also another reason that I will be completely editing this, because I don't want this to be a terribly long video, even though it probably will be. Anyway, here is the first thing I'll go ahead and take a look at. So this is a crank and solar powered radio, and I was sort of messing around with this a little bit. I'll try to get it on. I don't know if I'll be able to. Yeah, I can just use my lamp up here to charge it. So I believe the only thing you have to do is sort of set it to a station, and then you can turn it on. Yeah. Oh no! And then it'll pick up radio signals. It's basically what you would imagine a radio would do. But either way, I really like this one, and my mom did give this to me, so big thank you to my mother for picking this up for me. It's a really little cool piece of novelty tech. And then the next thing, this was a present from one of my grandmothers. This is a Who's Who. This is an A to Z Disney characters book. So this goes through just about every single character that you can imagine in the Disney franchise, or at least all of the sort of notable ones. And here is a table of contents at the back that sort of goes over all the different characters that are in there. But anyway, a cool little piece of Disney sort of, I guess you could call it just merch. Even, well, it's not really merch, it's a book. But either way, let's go ahead and set that to the side. And then here is the couple of pieces of tech that I actually got for Christmas. So this is a replacement set of Beats Studio 3 headphones in red, because I did already have one of these, and I believe I featured them in one of my most popular videos on asking the question whether or not you could use wireless and wired headphones at the same time. The answer was no, but either way, I got a replacement set of these because my last pair, I believe it was the right or left ear cup, one of the two, actually broke off of the actual, I guess you could call it the mount. I don't really know headphone terms. It broke off. They broke. That's what I'm trying to say. So I got a replacement pair of those, and then on the topic of headphones, I also got some Airpods Pros, which I actually have them sitting behind me here. So here is what they look like. Here's just a little case, and there they are right there. So this is actually something that I'd asked for Christmas, of which everything else that I've shown I never really asked for, but these are one of the things that I was asking for, because I've always liked AirPods as a piece of tech anyway. So I'm going to set those back there, and once again, I'm just going to set the box off to the side. And then the next little Apple thingy that I got here is a MagSafe wireless charger. So this is simply just for my iPhone 11. Nice little bit there. You can kind of see it being displayed there on the back. You set your phone on top of it, and it wirelessly charges. And then here is actually I'll show this real quick. This is the last Apple thing that I got. This is a Apple Pencil. This is the first generation of Apple Pencil, and I can actually quickly feature it here with another thing that I got before Christmas, but I forgot to sort of show. This is a new case that I got for my iPad. Mind you, I did not actually get my case for, I didn't get my iPad for this Christmas. I got the case before Christmas, and here is the Apple Pencil right here, of which you can see there I already opened it up and stuck it in the little place that my case has for it. But anyway, once again there, I did not get the iPad for Christmas, but I did get the case and the pencil before and for Christmas. And then setting both of these sort of to the side, I'm going to have to start stacking stuff so that they're not all in the way. And then here we have a creative 3D visual lamp. So this is one that I believe my grandmother got for me, if I'm not mistaken. And then in here you just simply have a cool little base and a see-through light up sort of panel, so that when you actually sort of shine light through it, it sort of makes a little picture. And this in specific is a little steam locomotive. and I believe I can pull it out here. Yeah, this is the base of the lamp, so you just plug it in with the little cord, and then you get a nice little sort of 3D visual lamp. So this is actually something that I just filmed a review for, but is not up on YouTube as of the time of recording of this video. This is a Veckin double-decker pet drinking fountain, and it's actually off to the right of me on my floor, but I have gotten this for, well, I'd asked for this for my cat Meg, of which she is probably laying on my bed. I can't really see her past the pile of stuff, but either way, this is probably one of the coolest things that I think I got as far as novelty tech sort of goes, because it is a water fountain, and water fountains are always something that I've always been interested in as a subject of their own. And then here we have a pair of Vans. These are just simply slip-ons, so you can kind of see them here. Just a simple red pair, nothing too awfully special about them. But either way, moving those out of the way, let's go ahead and set them on top of the water fountain. And the last thing here is actually a clock. So as you can see there, just a steam locomotive clock, and it has a railroad crossing bit that hangs off of the back, sort of hangs right there. And the idea is that when you have it on the wall, it will sort of do the, I guess an old cuckoo clock would have done the same thing with a little bit that goes back and forth on the bottom. But either way, there is that. I'll go ahead and just put this back together to the best of my ability without breaking anything if I can. And we'll go ahead and set this on the floor because I really don't have anywhere else for it. So let's go ahead and start with my new tripod that I got from my stepfather. So thanks go out to him. This is a, well, probably going to pronounce it wrong, but this is a Bogan 3001 positional tripod, of which is replacing the one that is currently holding my phone up for this video. And this is specifically meant for sort of professional video and photography. If I can go ahead and actually undo the top. This is called a fluid-filled head, which is, as you can see, it's kind of moving very smoothly. As you can see, it's not doing any fast motions, which is done on purpose for, as I said, professional video and photography. And then I'll go ahead and set that off to the side. And now I can move it to the massive pile of Lego that I have off to my right here. So the first thing here is actually a bag of parts that I got for my RC cars, both for my CR12, my SCX-10, which is the one that I also got for Christmas, which I will show in a minute because it's on top of all of the other stuff. But this is just a bag of various parts that I got from both my father as well as my grandparents. So big thanks go out to everyone that got me all of this stuff. You can kind of see everything in there. There's lights, there's brass pieces for my SCX-24, which is a smaller version of the big car that I got. But anyway, there's a lot of cool stuff in there that I'll have to install over the span of, well, quite a while because there's a lot of stuff in here. But either way, setting that to the side, let's go ahead and now move it to a bunch of stuff that's actually here. I'll just pick up this entire pile. So here we have a sort of, I guess we call it a stocking or a little sock full of cat toys. This is once again for Meg, so you've got a bunch of little bowls with some bells inside of them. You've got a little crinkly thing, and then a bunch of feathers, all kinds of stuff that cats typically like, I guess. But anyway, moving that to the side, here we have a little thing that came with the present from my best friend Deegan. If I can grab it here. So here is the Lego set that they got me. This is a Lego Star Wars set 75 at 246. This is the Death Star cannon, and this is the two things that came with it. Here is a little Target gift card as well as a Twix. So thanks go out to my best friend Deegan for those. Setting those, basically just back here. I'll probably start setting stuff behind me on my desk so that I don't fill everything up in front of me. And then here we have a little steel panel to go on the wall. It says Union Pacific 4014, which is the running number of the world's largest steam locomotive, of which I did do some footage of rail fanning and spotting that a while back in, I believe, October of 2019. And then here we have two of the same Lego set. This is a Lego Creator Poly bag. This is set number 30576, the Holidays Tree, or the Holiday Tree. And as I said, I got two of these at both my grandmother's house and my mother's house. We'll go ahead and now take a look at more Hot Wheels. So this is the full set of Pixar cars. So here's the first one based off of Toy Story. And then here's one that is for Monsters, Inc., and then Finding Nemo, and The Incredibles, and then the last one is a Cars car, but it's not a car with, like, eyes and stuff. It's a car-branded car, if that makes any sense. And then the Lego set underneath all of this stuff is Lego Star Wars set 75 at 250, the Speedo Chase, and then I believe that says Pisana Speedo Chase, but I could be pronouncing that wrong. But either way, that's probably one of the smaller Lego sets that I got, but I will be trying my best to review this because the Speedo does look really cool. cool. And then setting all of this back on top, I'll go ahead and now set this behind me. And then the next two things I'll take a look at here quickly are just two Lego sets. This one is a Lego Christmas set 40416. This is just a little, I believe this is a display piece, but it was a free Lego set with some other things that my mom had purchased for me as Christmas presents. So you spin a little bit here and you get a bunch of action up here with two, I believe these are two people that are supposed to be skiing, but I could be mistaken. But either way, there is that a cool little set that I will be possibly reviewing in the future, when I'm not really sure. And then setting that back there, here is a Lego set 40410, or actually 40410. Yeah, so this is a Christmas Carol Charles Dickens set, so it has a little book design going on the bottom, and then as if the book was like coming to life, I guess, it has a sort of a like 3D illustration built out of Lego up on top with Charles Dickens. And then now we are moving to the much larger things, which I will be simply just sort of restacking over here because they're too much to set everywhere else in my room. So this is Lego Creator Set 10266, the NASA Apollo 11 lunar lander, I believe that's how that's pronounced. So this is a really nice cool space set that I had, well, I'm not asked for, but now that I have it, I wish I would have asked for it because it's a really cool set nonetheless. But either way, a really nice set that I will once again be trying to review and displaying when my YouTube shed studio is finished sometime in the future. And then setting that down, I'm going to go ahead and move it to Lego Creator Set 31104, the Monster Burger Truck. So this is one that my mom got me, so big thanks go out to my mother for getting this one for me. But this is a set that I thought just was absolutely hilarious looking because it's a little sort of a taco or burger sort of van what you typically see on the streets. But it's a monster truck, which I thought was just absolutely hilarious. So I ended up getting that one, so once again, big thanks go out to my mother. And then here we have my second Lego Star Wars set 75-254, the AT-ST Raider. So this, the reason I say this is my second is because I got one of these probably about a month or two ago, and I still haven't reviewed it. I just haven't gotten to reviewing that set though, but I got a second run, and since I don't really need or want to, I'll be giving one of these to my best friend Joseph, as I didn't originally have any Christmas presents for him, but now I do, so there is that. And then setting that to the side once again, and now we have another Lego set that has the same theming, but this is a Lego Star Wars set 75-255, the Yoda, the brick-built Yoda, but I really don't like this set. I am still thankful for it. My mother actually got this one for me, but it's really creepy. But I will once again be trying to give this to one of my friends, as I just don't really want to display it. It's really creepy looking, and thankful enough, my mom didn't have any hard feelings about this, as she also thought it was kind of terrifying and creepy looking. But either way, there is that set, but I will not be keeping that one most likely. And then moving to the largest set that's on the pile here. Oh, actually, well, there's some larger sets underneath it, but the largest Star Wars set that I have, the second largest, I guess, this is the Lego Star Wars the Razor Crest, which is a Lego set 75-292, and this is a set that I will definitely be trying to review in the future because the set is really cool. This is the only Lego set that I had actually asked for. I had ended up asking for AirPods, not AirPods Pro, mind you, I just asked for AirPods, the Razor Crest, and I believe the only other thing I asked for was actually the vans that I had taken a look at just a moment ago. And then setting this right here because I'll be putting all of this back into a pile in just a moment. So the next thing here is one of the larger Lego sets that I got. This is the Lego NASA Saturn V. So this is a really cool Lego set that I had ended up getting. Now I did know this set existed, and one of my sort of distant relatives has this set, and I've seen how big it is before. But this is, that's the reason why I will not be building or reviewing this set for quite some time until once again, my YouTube shed sort of studio space is done, because I quite literally have nowhere to review this or actually place it because of how big it is. But anyway, there is that set, and that is a Lego, sort of, I guess you could call it a creator set, but that is Lego set 92-176. And then this is actually a creator set, unlike this one, which is not actually labeled a creator set, but this is the Lego Creator Double-Decker London Bus, if that's in frame. I hope it is. But this is a Lego Creator Set 10258, and once again, as I said, this is the London Bus. And since both me and my dad are both British, I'll probably be trying to build this with him because he's always liked the London buses in general. But anyway, setting that one to the side once again, trying not to get anything to fall over. here we have the largest-ish set that's actually on the floor over here. So this is Lego Disney set. I actually need to find the set number. This is Lego Disney set 43179. This is the brick-built Lego Mickey and Minnie Mouse sort of statues, which once again, this set is very large, and I will not be building this or reviewing it until I have a studio space or my YouTube shed like all of these other sets. But anyway, a very cool set nonetheless. This is one that I had not been asking for, but one that I had wanted nonetheless. But anyway, now I'll go ahead and set all of those back down to the side because I quite literally can't show anything else if I keep these all out. So now that I have all of those set off to the side, I'll go ahead and quickly take a look at a bag of stuff that I had gotten. I believe this is actually just a bag of candy. Yeah, so we have a bunch of the sort of typical stuff, like a little chocolate. I think this is the chocolate snowman from the Rudolph movie, but nonetheless a cool little thing. I probably won't end up eating this because sweets really aren't my thing. But anyway, here we have a bag of I was about to say Lego, but these are Kit Kat Duos. I wouldn't really want to eat these if they were made out of Legos. But nonetheless, I believe the reason that my family ended up getting these for me is because I had actually reviewed this on a separate video that will come out in January sometime. But it's a really cool product, and they have sort of like a minty taste to them, and they taste really good. So I got a bag of them as well as a bunch of these little tiny ones, which are basically the same thing. And then I don't count these as Christmas presents, but I got a bunch of these small sort of white chocolate ones from my stepfather before Christmas came around. But anyway, a bunch of candy in here, and then there's also a bunch of not labeled stuff like these little chocolate thingies. I don't even know what these are. I never eat these though. Let's go ahead and now move to the bigger stuff, which is right behind this blanket. I'd gotten this from one of my uncles. This is just a steam locomotive blanket with a steam engine on the front that says Jolt right there, if you can see that. A really nice blanket, and it's also really thin, so when it's hot outside, this will be a nice blanket because it won't get like terribly hot during the night. But anyway, a really nice feeling blanket there. And then now I'm actually going to have to sort of reach for these things because they are not really within my reach all that well. So here we have a pair of slippers. These were also from the same uncle that got me the blanket, which I just shown, but these are some Ultra Ideas. These are some Ultra Ideas slippers, and I tried one of these on after I had opened them, and they're really comfortable. They wrap all the way around your foot, and they feel really nice. So once again, big thanks go out to my uncle, which had gotten me those two products there. And then now I'll have to really try to grab this one because it is a much larger box. So this is the Axial Scx-10. So this is the full-scale model of the Scx-24, which is a much smaller RC car that I had reviewed sometime back now. And this one, I had known that I had been getting this from my dad probably about a couple days before Christmas came around because we had traded a separate RC car that my grandmother had gotten for me in for this one. And my cat Meg is trying to get into the box. But nonetheless, this is a very big RC car that's even bigger than my CR12, which is a RC car that has been sort of like my main driver, if you can call it that, for quite a while now. But this will be, technically speaking, replacing it because this car is actually a lot better. Well, it's actually sort of sitting there. I don't think Meg can actually go anywhere now. But anyway, the next biggest box that I have here, I'm actually going to have to put this back in the spot that it is because I can't really put this anywhere. This is a Lionel sort of Hot Wheels collaboration product. This is a O-scale Lionel train that has the Hot Wheels branding, and this is actually something that I had asked for last year or the year before, I think. This came out in 2018, I believe. But anyway, a really cool product that I probably will be trying to review sometime soon because trains are a topic that I really like as their own thing. But anyway, there is that, and I actually ended up getting this at my grandmother's house, so big thanks go out to them once again. And then the last product that I have to show to you guys today is a very, very, very large one, and I'll probably struggle quite a bit to actually grab it. So this is a Lego Star Wars set, and it is one that I had actually never thought I would ever get in my life until I could actually make my own money and get really well off. But here we have, oh my god, wow. So this is the Ultimate Collector Series Lego Millennium Falcon, and you can see how big it is. It is a very, very massive and very, very heavy box. So this is why I say I don't think I was ever going to get this, because this is easily into the multi-$100 range, like in the high $100 ranges. But anyway, very large Lego set, and presumably I got this one from Santa, but I did end up getting it at my parents' house, so nonetheless, whoever did end up getting this to me, thanks go out to them for getting it, because I actually can't build this for a while for the same reasons of a lot of the other sets. I literally have nowhere to put this. I will be having to put this this box out in a shed before I can ever do anything with it, because I can't keep this in my room. It's just too massive. Okay. What did that fall on? Well, thankfully it didn't, like, crush anyone or anything. Anyway, with that being said, there is the monthly haul for December of 2020. I undeniably do not deserve all of the things I got, but I'm still very, very thankful for every single thing that I got, from the small things all the way up to the absolutely massive things that I ended up getting. For anyone and everyone that did end up getting me things, I'm going to get Meg out of the way before she shows her butt to the camera. But anyway, well, so I'm now actually setting up for the thumbnail of this video, as you can see with the stuff in the background, but I actually realized there's quite a couple of things that I didn't end up showing. So I have a couple of things here that I would like to show that I actually think need to be in the video. So here is the first thing that I forgot to put in. This is a beta plushie. Now his full name I actually don't know how to pronounce, so somewhere in this corner here is a link or a little box to his channel, so that if you want to go check him out, he is an absolutely amazing creator here on the platform, a furry creator, mind you. But anyway, I have another one of these plushies coming in for another furry YouTuber that goes by the name of Monsieur Strawberry. So once again, there's another box to their channel. But this is actually something that I ended up sort of ordering quite a while ago, actually either a month or two ago, and it only just arrived a little bit before Christmas came around. But anyway, there is that. And then here's another little piece of sort of YouTube merch. This is The Odd Ones Out hoodie. So it has his little sort of OC character there on the front. Mind you, my OC is actually based off of this art style, so they share a lot of similarities in their design. And then it also has some faces on the sleeve, so there's a couple of faces there. And then there is the same thing on the other sleeve as well. And then the other thing that I didn't show in the video, because I forgot it was sitting off to the side here, was actually the present that I got from my parents right before Christmas, on Christmas Eve. So this has a Lego Creator set in it. This is Lego Creator set 31058. So this is a dinosaur set, and I will be trying to review this one in the future, because dinosaurs in and of themselves is a very interesting topic, and the prehistoric era and all the stuff like that. And then here's a little stuffed animal bear. I thought he was really cute, really good to display somewhere, because he actually sits up by himself and doesn't just fall over. And then here we have a sort of pack of donuts, another thing that is really not my forte, because sweets and candies aren't really my thing anyway. And then here we have a mug with a little senator on the front, and it has some paint around, and has the spots that aren't painted for the actual Santa Claus, but nonetheless, there is all the things that I forgot to put in the video. So this is the second clip that I'm going to add in here after the fact of filming. Everything is now sitting over here in a big pile, literally almost going to my ceiling. But either way, down here, this is some things that just arrived, as well as some things that I obviously forgot to put in because they weren't in my room. So this is a tripod that I got from my dad. I'd rather put all this stuff in this video instead of putting it in next year's first monthly haul. So this is a tripod. I don't want to try to pronounce that because I don't want to absolutely annihilate it. But either way, nice tripod here. I was thinking about reviewing this because it has a nice bowl head on it, which is a really nice sort of, for lack of a better word, mount, so that you can actually get some nice shots with that. Bowl mounts also offer some things that I've never been able to experience with my other tripods. But, yeah, so there's that one. There is the name, as well as, I believe, the model is actually there on the front, if I'm not mistaken. Well, actually, maybe, yeah, there's the model name there. So this is a Carlsbad CT62 tripod, and then here we have another plushie that's just like the Beta Ultra Delota. I hope I'm not saying his name wrong, but that plushie there. I just got the Monsieur Strawberry one that I was literally talking about earlier in the video. So he arrived. I'll quickly grab a knife. So here he is. there is the Major Strawberry plushie. Obviously, I'll have to straighten out his fur and stuff like that, like his tail is a mess. But anyway, yeah, so there's the Major Strawberry Make a Plush or Make a Fur plushie there. Actually, here's the cord that came with it. I'm probably pronouncing all of that wrong once again. But either way, there is the Major Strawberry plushie that arrived. I'm super excited that these two are here because these are some of the cutest sort of fursuits I've ever seen in my life, and especially since I get plushies of them, it's really cool. But anyway, so these are two Shark Robot things that came from the Vivzy Pop shop. So here we have a You're Never Fully Dressed Without a Smile. Hopefully I can actually get it to unfold here. So there you can see on the front, it just says You're Never Fully Dressed Without a Smile, and it has Alistair doing his nice, I don't know, hand thingy. But anyway, I thought it'd be a cool shirt to have because Alistair is one of my favorite, if not my favorite character from Hazbin Hotel. But anyway, so there is that shirt, and then I also, in the same package, these arrived, a set of 4 enamel pins. So here you've got Angel, Vaggie, Charlie, and Alistair in sort of like a cutesy style, I guess you could say. These characters are already cute, but now they're more cute. But anyway, so there is that stuff that I forgot to put into the video. But anyway, with that being said, I was Joel Homie, and this is the monthly haul check-in for December of 2020, with a added bonus of a bunch of the stuff that I forgot to put into the video. But either way, with that being said, I was Joel Homie, and if you guys enjoyed today's video...